Hello everybody, I'm Mike from the Rewatch Project podcast, and I'm back with another edition of Front Row, these music performance reaction videos, and I'm taking my first step into the world of Dire Straits with a reaction to the song Telegraph Road from the Love Over Gold album. I have never heard this song before in my life, as far as I know, so this will be, as is always the case, a pure as the Driven Snow first time listen reaction. Just a quick reminder that I do pause these songs, I do talk over them, that is how I choose to react, it is what it is. However, I would strongly urge you to listen to Telegraph Road in its entirety if you have not done so before, prior to me spoiling it by talking all over it. I would also encourage you to check out the other content on this channel, including the Rewatch Project podcast, where in that case we go back and rewatch some of our favourite film and television franchises, in addition to the other film, TV, music and general pop culture related goodness that cohabits this here channel. We also encourage you to donate via PayPal to support the upkeep of the channel, if and only if you can afford to do so without causing yourself any financial hardship, and likes and subscribes are also very much appreciated. The more people who subscribe, the more people find the channel, the more communication ensues, and that is a primary motivator for doing these with a greater level of regularity. So, okay, Dire Straits. So, yeah, I am a classic rock fan. However, Dire Straits are very much a gap for me. I could probably count on one hand, maybe two hands at a push, all of the songs of theirs that I know. So, you know, like Sultans of Swing, Money for Nothing, Brothers in Arms, Romeo and Juliet, one or two others. But I've never heard this song before. A few people have recommended it me, so I will check it out. Okay, so this is, oh my God, 14 minutes and 16 seconds. Oh, bloody hell, Knopfler. I'm a working dad. This is Sunday afternoon, 14 minutes, 16 seconds. Okay, this should be interesting. I did not realise that until just this second. So, yeah, let's check this out. It sounds like we're in for a bit of an epic. Dire Straits, I keep forgetting the name of this song. Telegraph Road. Let's check this out. Here we go. Okay, very atmospheric intro. Feels like movie score. I feel like I'm at the beginning of Blade Runner. Okay, that's my Knopfler. Even Dire Straits novice such as I recognise his style. Finger picking.
Well, a long time ago, came a man on a track, walking 30 miles with a sack on his back. And he put down his load where he thought it was the best, made a home in the wilderness. Built a cabin and a winter store, and he plowed up the ground by the cold lake shore. The other travelers came walking down the track, and they never went further, no, they never went back. Then came the churches, then came the schools, then came the liars, then came the rules, then Telegraph Road.
Wow, this has got an almost, lyrically, it's an almost Bruce Springsteen kind of Woody Guthrie-esque sort of troubadourial storytelling element about somebody settling and building a town and all of the things that come with that, all of the modernity and humanity that comes with that. Wow, I didn't know. I didn't know Dire Straits did stuff like this. I mean, I've always seen them as being, a very great band musically. Obviously, great production. I remember everybody when I was growing up. Everybody had a copy of, Brothers in Arms in their household. It was just one of those albums, like No Jacket Required and Thriller, that everybody had. So I always knew there was a great level of musicianship and wonderful production, but I didn't realise that the songwriting was as sophisticated as this. Being able to create this introduction that feels almost like an overture. It feels like entry music to a movie, and then we get this very cinematic, lyrical, prosaic verse telling us this story, this kind of historical story. We're only, 3 minutes into a 14-minute song, and already it's really damn good stuff. Let's go back. Sounds great as well. This is early 80s, I assume. I guess I always thought of them as music first, lyrics kind of very secondary, but so far this song's kind of got the whole package.
Well, a long time ago came a man on a track, walking 30 miles with a sack on his back, and he put down his load where he thought it was the best. Made a home in the wilderness. Built a cabin and a winter store, and he plowed up the ground by the cold lake shore. The other travelers came walking down the track, and they never went further, no, they never went back. Then came the churches, then came the schools, then came the liars, then came the roads, then came the trains and the trucks with their load, and the dirty old tram. It was the Telegraph Road. Then came the mines, then came the ore, then there was a hard times, then there was a war. Telegraph sang a song about the world outside. Telegraph Road got so deep and so wide, like a rolling river.
Oh, it's a piano. Beautiful. Oh, I've got the goosebumps. Oh my God.
lanes of traffic, 3 lanes moving slow.
Okay, just like an opera. Man, this is a movie, isn't it? This song's a movie. Sort of the history of an entire region, kind of arc of its fortunes. Those bends and that almost flamenco-y runs. So much feeling. Oh, it's doing fade bends as well. Beautiful.
I used to like to go to work, but they shut it down. I got a right to go to work, but there's no work here to be found. Yes,
the decline.
We're gonna have to pay what's owed. We're gonna have to reap from some seed that's been sowed.
One thing that had never dawned on me about the sort of timbre, the cadence of Knopfler's voice is there's definitely a Dylan. The way he goes high at the end of a lot of those, and the notes go high. You know, it's got that kind of Dylan-esque element to the storytelling now. It's only halfway through. My gosh, what a trip.
I used to like to go to work, but they shut it down. I got a right to go to work, but there's no work here to be found. Yes, and they say we're gonna have to pay what's owed. We're gonna have to reap from some seed that's been sowed. And the birds up on the wires and the telegraph poles, they can always fly away from this rain and this cold.
Just sounds great as well. It's just a great rock song.
Singing out the telegraph code all the way round the Telegraph Road.
Cue your world, cue your bling, cue your home, and make it sing. For anything you want to do, Cue's the card to see you through. 3 months, no interest, no payments on every standard purchase. Cue MasterCard, the credit card with breathing space.
Up and Go Liquid Breakfast. Fueled with protein, fibre and vitamins to get up and go.
Well, I'd sooner forget, but I remember those nights. Yeah, life was just a bet on a race between the lights. You had your head on my shoulder, you had your hand in my hair.
It's kind of Jim Steinman-esque quality. Oh.
But just believe in me, baby, and I'll take you away from out of this darkness and into the day. From these rivers of headlights, these rivers of rain, from the anger that lives on the streets with these names. 'Cause I run every red light on memory lane. I see desperation explode into flames, and I don't wanna see it again. From all of these signs saying sorry, but we're closed all the way. Down the Telegraph Road.
Come on, we got to get a guitar solo here, Mark. He's got such a signature style, hasn't he? Get a build going here. Oh, that's tasty little runs he's doing. Oh yeah. Ooh, percussive funk. It's like drums. Ooh. Love those drum fills too. Cascading. Oh. Ooh. Woo! Plus, much bass as well. This band. Oh yeah, the piano player's getting some now. Got a feeling of rising. trip. I mean, I feel like I've just experienced something, you know, a movie or a play or putting a book down, you know. It kind of feels like it's trivializing it to say that I've just listened to a song. And that's not just because of the, you know, the longevity of it. That's part of it, I guess. But it's just the fact that it almost feels, listening to this song for the first time, almost feels like a multimedia experience. You know, it's like, you know, when you watch a scene in a movie and you've got the acting performance, but you've got the score, like the music underneath it, accentuating and supporting the emotional beats. And, you know, so maybe you're being given factual information through dialogue or exposition or performance nuance, but that's being underscored just aesthetically, you know, but by music that communicates the abstract just emotionality of what you're literally being told in the scene through the dialogue or the exposition. And this song kind of does that as well. You know, you've got the narrative element of this. I didn't have the lyrics up, and I was missing some parts, but essentially the kind of rise and fall of, you know, an industrial town. America sounds American. There was American imagery and iconography in there. But then you've got the changes in the music and just the virtuosity and the wonderful production, just the great pop rock music that you've got there, providing you with the emotional representation of what you're being told literally through the lyrics. The very well written troubadourial singer-songwriter lyrics. Again, this is all new to me as somebody who knows Dire Straits from, like, you know, 6 or 7 songs that were on the radio and movie soundtracks and stuff in the 80s. And, you know, seeing Mark Knopfler perform, you know, with Clapton and Phil Collins and people like that, like the Prince's Trust concerts when I was a kid, you know, that's the world that I've always kind of associated with them with. And a bit of movie score, like I always loved that, the pieces of music that Knopfler did for Local Hero. And I'm a big movie person, and of course The Princess Bride. But beyond that, I didn't know. I don't know whether Mark Knopfler wrote this song, or I don't know what the division of labour is in the band. Usually, you know, the singers tend to write the lyrics. But I've always just seen Mark Knopfler's as being, you know, a guitarist first and kind of an everything else second. And what this song tells me is that his everything else is really amazing as well. And I think the Dire Straits, like a lot of 80s groups, no one got out of the 80s looking great, but I think now enough time's passed for us to be able to go back and look and kind of see what Dire Straits fans probably knew at the time, but the rest of us were too fashion conscious or pretentious or just ignorant, you know, to get. So that was a tremendous experience, just the incredible instrumentation, the, you know, peerless, tasteful, beautiful guitar solo, and the feeling at the end of the song, like I say, that it's rising, that there's this kind of grit and this determination and this sort of, I don't know whether that's saying something about the characters in the song or just providing us with that kind of musical Rorschach for us to apply our own readings. But that was tremendous. That's an incredible piece of art, of popular art. Wow, I'm going to have to check out some more Dire Straits. Tell me what to cover next. Quick reminder, donations via PayPal, very much appreciated, if and only if you can afford to do so without causing yourself any financial hardship. Please check out the other content on this channel, the other film, TV, music, and general pop culture related goodness that cohabits. Likes and subscribes, very much appreciated, as are comments on the YouTube channel. I like to get to all of them. I do read them all. I do like talking to you all out there. So yeah, I'll be back real soon with another edition of Front Row. Bye-bye.